Well, I'm Johan Finsteen. I come from Denmark. I work as a consulting engineer, mainly with demolition and especially with the environmental part, both in regards to hazardous materials, waste management and methods, but also the vibration, noise, dust as a new thing. And apart from that, I've been involved in the European Federation, where I've been part of the board for some years. I've been part of their council, and I've been invited here to EDA's conference in Helsinki, representing EFEE as the EFEE's present president for the board. I'm very happy that you have me here. So yeah. That Denmark is there's a big focus on hazardous materials, as well as efficiency of the demolition, but very much hazardous materials, and that is both as not only as asbestos, which seems as the focus here, but also PCB, what's it called, heavy metals, oil spill, and so forth, and furthermore. In like the external environment, noise, vibration, and as a new thing which I think will be very big in the future is the dust, control of dust, and how to measuring dust. And I must say that as a president of EFEE, in regards to blasting in the industry, in Denmark, blasting is mainly used for small renovation assignments on concrete. But also on bigger, more hardly accessible structures or high-rises or things that are difficult to access. But I believe that demolition by the use of explosives should just be seen as any other tool in demolition. It's as a long arm or as a anything. It's just another method. And I actually I'm a consultant working normally, and I do not prefer demolition by the use of blasting as my preferred method. I would say I take anything, and it depends on the method, and you have to include it, and it shouldn't be using a long arm because the entrepreneur wants to make some money. You need to use the method which is best suitable for the job. So you have to evaluate all of them at a given job, especially the big. I'm of course mostly talking about the big ones. Yeah, and I guess this was from Denmark, but I guess it's many of the things I said is all over Europe, and I would say that my impression is that safety is getting higher and higher, and people are learning from each other. And as well, safety is very high, and if we say explosives again, safety is very high, and that's because it's very high in the other parts where it's used, let's say, offshore, mining, so forth. So safety, health and safety is a very important thing. I would say the challenge of the European, it's to make sure that you upgrade the workforce. Because it's very good that we are like specialists here who sit and talk together and agree that this is very important, but it's very important that you also upgrade the workforce and ensure that they know how to do things in the respective countries. This includes finding out what it is they should learn, so it means common research projects, and it means knowledge exchange in between, which is also done here. But I would say if I should put any criticism on EDA, and it's meant positive, it is that it is a little bit an exclusive club, as it's fairly expensive to attend, and maybe it would be a good idea to kind of move to lower the price for some events or making some conference where it's possibility for people with not so big means to attend the conferences, to ensure that they also get the knowledge, which is important, because it shouldn't be only the big corporations who know how to do things the right way. We should ensure that even the small people or small companies knows how to do things. So I kind of said the same thing. This is the challenges: education, upgrading of the workforce, and this should be done through research projects, common guidance through Europe, which is something we have to do together, and probably together with the European Union. Yeah, more or less that's the future.